Welcome back, everybody. It's your pal Orange Hat here, bringing you another video. The more Chad Stahelski and Henry Cavill talk about this new Highlander film, the more excited I am for it. Now, we're going to get into this article from Bounding Into Comics. Director Chad Stahelski promises Henry Cavill's Highlander film will encapsulate everything you love about the original with more. So, let's hear what they have to say. Wick Director Chad Stahelski, who is also working with Henry Cavill on Highlander, recently posted that the movie will encapsulate everything you loved about the original with more. Speaking with the Wrap, Stahelski said, "We're trying to encapsulate everything you loved about the original with more, meaning we want to ground it." Okay. "We want it to be a great chance at world building and mythology, but we still want to keep it fun. It's like the Wick movies." You went groundless after the third, or after the second. "You want to experience this world, you want to believe it's real, but it's also 5 degrees off from reality. This is a movie with immortals running around chopping each other's heads off." Yeah, that's true. There's a certain ridiculousness to it. It's like the Wicks. We ride the tone. Everybody in the movie thinks it's real, but we as the audience can get our heads around it. Suspend disbelief. Suspend disbelief. Yeah, I get that much with the Wick movies. I mean, me and the Hack Crew got done talking about them. And after the fourth one, anything after the fourth one is just complete ridiculousness at this moment, or at this point. But anyway, continuing on, "We're trying to get you on board for this amazing journey with people who have lived hundreds of years. It's a challenge, but I'm very excited." To that end, Stahelski confirmed the film will feature music from Queen. Yes! Yes, folks. That is something that I am absolutely... I was worried. Because it's like, you guys do have to understand, you don't have Highlander without Queen. Queen is essential for Highlander. When you do other music from other groups, it doesn't say Highlander. That is why it worked so well with people who were fans of Highlander. Queen is essential. You don't have Highlander without Queen. So yes, oh my God, thank you for that, Stahelski. The original 86 film starring Christopher Lambert, directed by Russell Mulcahy, featured songs from Queen, "A Kind of Magic," "One Year of Love," "Hammer to Fall," "Give Me the Prize," "Princess of the Universe," "Dozen Red Roses for My Darling," and "New York, New York." Yes, in fact, Queen rocker Brian May also wrote "Who Wants to Live Forever" after viewing the romantic scenes between the film's main character, Connor McLeod, and his wife, Heather. Yes! Oh my God, I did an in-depth on this movie from my mystery review. Oh my gosh, folks. This, yes. Freaking yes. Also, I did this with the ones and twos with Mara. After spending years in development, it appears that we finally moving forward sometime next year. Deadline reported at the end of October the film will have a $100 million production budget, and Lionsgate is aiming to have the film go into production sometime in 2024. Oh, thank God. Back in 2017, Stahelski informed Collider that his team were tinkering on how to structure the film, and were looking at the property in the vein of a high-end trilogy. He said, "I think the TV series hit on a lot of great stuff. On a lot of great stuff that wasn't in the feature, between the Watchers and the different types of immortals. How do we get this into a feature mode before we dribble it into the TV world? Well, let's restructure it in parts. Let's look at it like it was a TV show. Let's look at it like it was a high-end trilogy. How do we tell the story of the Gathering, the Quickenings, the Immortals? And how do we really build this world out even more so than the original project. I mean, Stahelski has a vision here, and he has a way of going about it that is very not what they did with the original Highlander movies. And I'm kind of glad that they did, or he's doing that, because he wants structure. He wants these movies to coalesce. The other Highlander films, as much as I love them, did not. One and Final Dimension worked together very well, but Final Dimension was also the third installment instead of a second installment. So they kind of did a reboot sequel to go along with the first one. So this is like, we're rebooting it, and it's going to have its pieces coalesce better. This is what we're restructuring right now. It's taking a lot of good stuff that we had before. I was involved in the project from the script, redeveloping the script to give us really good characters, or chapters 1, 2, and 3, and expanding the world. Stahelski further explained why he was looking into making the project into a trilogy. I believe I covered this in the last one, but I'll reiterate it. The vision we're trying to get across is that we're trying to develop. I equate it very closely to Star Wars. The first one is a very satisfying ending, but it does leave the door open, and that's kind of how I see this. I would really like to expand it over 3. I see the gathering happening over 3. All right. It's tricky, don't get me wrong. That's why we're still developing it. We want to be able to tell 3 complete stories that all kind of fit. I think the Star Wars trilogy, at least up to Empire Strikes Back, is a good example of how we want to process it. Stahelski would more recently inform Josh Horowitz that the project had come a long way, but he was staying true to the vision he outlined to Collider back in 2017, albeit he also teased it could be spun off into a TV series as well. The director stated, "We're looking to do our story, engages a lot of the same characters and stuff like that, but we've also brought elements in of all the TV shows, and we're trying to do a bit of a prequel, a setup for the gathering, so we have room to grow the property. If we got our shit together and we pulled off the feature, we have ideas for days about how to make the coolest characters and to make an epic TV show. I just think that's a rich material. When you can pick any period in time, any nationality, any culture, any type of person, and make them an immortal that you have to duel and deal with the burden of immortality, that's fucking cool to me," he concluded. What do you make of Stahelski's promise when it comes to Highlander? He has a lot of my faith in this movie now, especially if he's bringing Queen into it, because like I said, Queen is essential to Highlander. If you don't have Queen, you don't have Highlander, folks. So yes, this is, oh man, I am even more excited than I was before when I did my previous video. Damn, this is good, folks. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yes, I am super excited for this. I can't wait to see it. I will go to the theaters to support that. You know I will, folks. Anyway, that is going to be the movie, or the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think that, is this making you more excited if you are a Highlander fan? Knowing that they're going to still have Queen, and yet they're going to make it, or multiple projects that coalesce greater than the previous ones have. Oh, damn, I am excited about this. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section, folks. This has been Orange Hat. Y'all have a wonderful day, and always remember to stay humble.